around in the crotch area because you gotta
You
go
don't want
look.
to dig for it.
You gotta go digging for it. It's not a fun situation for anybody, right? And so, all right. So put that off to the side. Now, what you do for me, Cammy, is I'm gonna have you bend each knee. Go ahead and bend your knee. Put your feet right there. There we go.
You gotta lift
Now
up her
bend-
knees.
Yes.
I can't lift my legs.
Where's the?
Oh,
Now what I'm gonna
dang.
do is and you do this too. You put the steep edge on this end and then the sloped edge on the other side, right? You see this? Okay.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Do now.
I do
All right.
now.
So
I
the
thought it was the
sloped
same on
edge
both
goes
sides.
here.
I
The
see
steep
that now.
edge goes here.
Okay.
All right. So slide this underneath here. Make sure it's centered in her body before you have her drop her legs down. And then go ahead and bring your legs down for me, and then bring this down to so it has tension underneath her knees. Okay. Now take this, and now tie this in here. Okay. And make sure everything is centered. If it's not centered, it's going to be a mess. If you see here you're not centered, you might as well bring them off the table again and readjust everything. Because what's going to happen is if you if this is not centered
Oh,
in the
the
middle of
belt.
her body
Okay.
here,
Yeah.
and you can see it's not centered. If you see it's cockeyed and twisted, you're screwed. You got to bring them up now. Because if you go ahead and pull them like that, they're going to be in really bad shape. They're not going to be able to get off the table. They're going to be twisted, their spine's going to be jacked up, and then he's going to have a hell of a problem on his hands. Okay? So make sure it's centered, and then tighten the belts up. Okay? All right, so now what I'm going to do, Cammy, is I'm going to tighten up the belts, okay? Now, I'm going to make these real snug. It's going to feel pretty tight, but you're going to be glad I made them tight because we don't want these loose because you're going to get better decompression on the disc if I make them snug and tight, okay? So I snug them down real good, and I do it like 2 to 3 times, okay, until I feel like it's snug. They're gonna say, "Oh, it's tight." Say, "I know it's tight." Just roll with me here, right? Roll with me, okay? It's gonna be tight. You're gonna want it tight, okay? And now these here, I usually try to bring them underneath the ribs. So I usually say, I'm just gonna feel for the bottom of your ribs here, and then I just feel for the ribs, and then I see them. If I know where ribs are, fine. But some people, it's hard to really even know where their ribs are. You almost have to gotta get it in there.
Understand like this?
Like, yeah, exactly. So, and then what I do is I make this snug. So I bring this underneath the ribs. So I